Bluff City Media presents The Anthony Sain Show with your host, Anthony Sain. Now, let's get to the show.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Anthony Sain Show. This, of course, is your host, Anthony Sain. I'm joining you guys from the suburbs of Horn Lake, Mississippi, a.k.a. Whitehaven, Tennessee. My man, Kenny Stubblefield, producer, co-owner of Bluff City Media, is joining us from the safest neighborhood in all of America, thanks to the not just Tennessee, but the whole state of the whole United States, man.
That's right.
The safest neighborhood in the United States.
That's right.
Due to a testing pilot program called the Scarecrows initiative, man, that where you just hang rubber flags in an effort to deter black people from moving into your neighborhood. Bro,
you turn the corner to my cove and you go, all right, who's moving? Because you see this giant rebel flag.
Right. Maybe that's what that guy was talking about. How we start the show. We start the show talking about color every episode. So that's what that guy was talking about.
I haven't heard you mention color. I heard you mention Scarecrow.
Yeah, but Scarecrows, I mean, hey, same thing, man. Yeah, it was a racial innuendo. But yeah, man. But my favorite color is green, Kenny Stubblefield. The green that I make on FanDuel Sportsbook. We are brought to you by FanDuel, powered by Sports FanDuel. I've never seen green from FanDuel. It's whatever color my Apple Pay or I see blue. My PayPal is how they pay me out. So I pay them in Apple Pay and they pay me back in PayPal. So. Right. But shout out to the good people.
They fund your
FanDuel, man.
FanDuel Sports Network. You see it on the Grizzlies game like you saw last night, right?
Yeah. Do you know what, man? You know what they got now on FanDuel? They probably been had this, and I'm just not noticing this. If I make a bet, you can link your FanDuel account.
Yeah.
Like your app to the game, you can bet your gambling app to the actual network TV thing, right? And you can bet during the game, and it'll pull up where it'll show you how you're going on your bets on the television.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. That would also another level of anxiety.
Yeah, because you know what is crazy? I had already made a bet, and it has to be a bet you make while you're watching the game, right? It can't be an existing bet. So I was like, I feel like I need to bet something just to see it pop up on the screen. So I bet like some change I had in my account. I feel like I had to see something, man. So, but yeah, shout out to the good people at FanDuel, man. That's a pretty dope feature, though, man. That is a Scarecrow's hoodie.
Shout out to the Shining Stars parlay that we put out yesterday.
Mm-hmm. That joint hit, man. It did hit, didn't it?
Tyrese Maxey hit. I don't think Ja had enough assists. I think he only had 3 and he needed 8.
Ja was like, get the hell out of the way. Get the hell out of the way.
Get out the way.
I ain't passing shit, man. But yeah, we're going to speak about the game in a little bit. But today is the 2025 recap show, the year that was, man. We're going to take you through the full gambit of local sports. I had a great time putting this show together, man.
Shout out to you for putting this show together.
It was one of them years, though, man, for real.
Yeah, you texted me this morning. You said, all right, there's going to be a lot of work that has to be done to get this show ready. And I looked at you send out, shout out to, and if you're a podcaster, you need to take after what Anthony Sain does every single day. And that's that he sends me a rundown of basically things that he wants to talk about. And I put the show together.
And I think I should be flying on top of my head, man.
You ain't flying. You work. You actually work on this show. I want to say shout out to you for doing that. Yeah, but this show's going to be a lot of fun. I do want to say shout out to Wayno. Wayno's already
in 2026, man.
He's
good day, mate.
What's it like, man? What's it like?
Shrimp on the barbie, mate.
What's it like? Has the world burned to the ground?
Man.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about, bro. But let's talk about yesterday's.
Y'all living in the past. It's 2020.
Catch up, man. Catch up. Real talk. But I'll say this, man. The Grizzlies did lose a super entertaining game. My wife came in looking vivacious just then, man. Hair half cocked.
How's she feeling? Is she feeling better?
She feeling better, man. She's good. Man, my wife is a natural hairstylist, man. She can lay down some braids. She can do all that type of stuff. She's been in there, just a crafty woman, good with her hands, man. She in there doing her thing, man. She braiding her own hair. That joint look good. It's gonna be looking fabulous, man. She came in looking all good to me, man. So I'm about to wrap this up. Every time Julia walk in, 5 minutes of the show getting cut off. Just let y'all know, man.
Hey, man. Hey, yeah. Julia, stay out. We got bills to pay. Stay out. No.
Yeah, we got bills to pay, Julia.
Shout out 92 Dom for joining the show live. Yeah. This is not pre-recorded, 92 Dom.
This is my guy, man. I think I know what it is. My guy, he has a really good Twitter.
There you go.
Put your Twitter on there in the comments, man. He's got everybody put y'all Twitters on there, man. Make sure y'all following each other, man. Let's keep this thing a community. But I bet that's the guy I think it is. He's a really good Twitter. He makes some really good points about stuff. He's not a Shedeur Sanders fan though, which is
what's wrong with him? What's wrong with him?
Fuck that brother for that, man. You know I got the itchy trigger finger when it comes down to blocking people, kid. So
you do. You have more blocks than you do followers on Twitter.
Yeah, I think I have a couple people blocked that actually follow people on Twitter, which might be true. Because I think I'm around 600 people. I know it's at least 500 people that I got blocked for sure, man. So, but last night, Kenny Stubblefield, that's not him. Is it? Hold on, bro. He threw me off now, man. Y'all know.
By the way, that Twitter handle alone, 92 Dom.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's him.
Okay, I was gonna say that Twitter handle alone makes me think you might be a block at some point.
No, he's a really good Twitter account. Follow that dude, man. Follow that dude for real. I like him. It's my guy. But yeah, man, let's get into it, man. The Memphis Grizzlies last night lost a super dope game. I was able to watch it in its entirety while I was doing my music bingo thing at Huey's downtown. Man, those NBC games look fucking awesome. Those Amazon Prime games look fucking awesome. I am super excited about the way that you watch games now. I hate I couldn't hear the audio on it because I'm sure the audio was good too. I didn't see anybody complain. I've never seen anybody complain about anything of these NBC or these Amazon games.
Low key, I'll tell you this, man. Jamal Crawford might be one of the best. Best
man, I hate it. I've seen every Grizzlies game this season pretty much, bro.
Yeah.
But I probably heard about an hour combined audio. I don't hear the games. Like I see them, but I cannot hear them. Because more than likely I'm watching the game at somebody else's facility and they don't have the games on like that, the audio playing.
They do this. They do this pretty dope thing where they'll have a color commentator, and then they will send out. So they have Austin Rivers and they had Jamal Crawford, and they park them on the bench with each team. And they would be sitting there talking back and forth, and it was just good commentary.
Damn,
it wasn't
man.
like they were
hearing none of this shit.
They weren't interviewing anybody. They were just sitting over there. And Austin Rivers was like, "Yeah, man, that they just talked about on the bench. They just said this is what I just heard. Boom, 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 boom." And then Jamal's boom, 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 boom. And then
they doing the work, man.
They're doing the work.
Lazy ass shit you've been seeing for decades on national television games, man. But
from an inside baseball point of view, they had like everything is mic'd up. It's actually really but it's not intrusive. It's not gimmicky feeling. It actually works. It's a good product, man. That NBC Peacock thing is a good product.
Damn, I never hear none of that shit. I probably can go back and watch it though. I don't know the games. You can go back and watch those games or not, but that shit was dope. It looked excellent, man. We looked really good. We played very well. Super fun game. Games like that just remind you, man, that the NBA is so deep in talent and just, the league is in good hands, man, because you're talking about a Sixers team where Joel Embiid is probably
third option.
The third, big name that you came to see. Like
Paul George is the fourth option on that.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. You know what I mean? Because VJ Edgecombe is fucking ridiculous, bro.
VJ Edgecombe is a baller.
Yeah, bro. Hey, that dude is like, if you line dudes up against the wall and say, okay, which one of these dudes can hoop their ass off?
It's
like,
him.
Oh, yeah, that dude.
That dude.
That dude looked apart, man. Yeah, bro.
That dude, I'm telling you, Tyrese Maxey, I said this on the postgame bounce last night. I covered Tyrese Maxey when he was in high school during the all-star game runs for high school players, McDonald's, EYBL, the Jordan Brand Classic, stuff like that. So I was following James Wiseman around, and Tyrese was obviously there. And that 19 class had Anthony Edwards, Isaiah Stewart, James Wiseman, Precious Achiuwa, Trenton Watford, Tyrese Maxey, a bunch of dudes. It was just chock full of dudes. And Tyrese stood out to me as the guy that I was like, I think that dude is going to be a fucking superstar.
Oh, he's cold, man. He's cold. Tyrese Maxey on the other end. We talk about guys that look like hoopers, right? Does Tyrese Maxey look more like a hooper or more like a shift manager at a GameStop? Which one does it look more like? He looks like a tall ass shift manager at GameStop, bro.
At Taco Bell.
Yeah, that dude does not look cool at all, bro. Like he's he kind of has those SGA vibes where he just looks like a super awkward dude, but he's a fucking killer, man.
No. He is not that way at all. He is.
He's a murderer.
That smile you see on his face is like.
He talks a lot of shit. Looks like.
Oh my god! Oh my god, dude! But it's good natured stuff. Like people don't get mad at him like they do at other players. Yeah, like Anthony Edwards, Anthony Edwards and Ja are like shit talkers, and they get personal with
make you want to beat their ass.
Make you want to beat their ass. Tyrese Maxey talk shit, and make you want to hug them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, man. But hey, that team is good. Like that those dudes, they're still figuring things out, right? Because you've got a mix of, like you said, this old guard and these new guys coming in. They got kind of a wonky roster too, but they got some guys on their team that can play, man.
They can hoop, yeah.
That was a really fun game. Like I really enjoyed watching that fucking game, bro. Like even though he looked like you're working Foot Locker. Yeah, exactly.
You want those shoes up there? I can get them for you.
Yeah, man. I got you. Hold on. Then like you try to holler at every girl coming to the building. Hey, bro, I used to work at Foot Locker, bro. I used to try to talk to every woman that came in that bitch, bro. I was a fucking little nasty little dude, bro. But no,
gonna make her want to be a woman after what I did.
Exactly. Especially when I worked at that location, man. Oh man, but let me see. What was I about to say? I have two things about the game, man. I have two things. No, I won't give it up that discount. Hell no. I had two things to say about the game. I'm going to speak on Coach Isolo. That's really all I'm going to talk about. I was so glad to see three things. I was so glad to see Ja be this version of Ja. If that's who the fuck Ja is, if that's game one of whatever this current version of Ja is going to be,
we good.
I don't give a fuck about nothing else going on, bro.
We good.
Like, I do not care. Like if Ja's going to be that good, I don't care about. If Ja's going to take 22 shots and make 16 of them and go like I think 2 or 4 from 3 or something like that or whatever, I don't give a goddamn about nothing else.
That's all. And again, I'll add to that. Wayno said it perfectly. John said we're unlocked together.
Sain was going crazy,
bro. They looked like the better backcourt between Tyrese and VJ yesterday.
There are certain points they did. Real talk, yeah. Because my boy Jalen Wells. Chris Ingram's favorite wing in the NBA, Jalen Wells.
Stop. The Jalen Wells hate's wild, bro. Wild.
Hey, I wanted to say this too. I'm glad Chris said it. Ja finally won another star guard matchup for the first time in his career, I believe, bro. But hey, I hate to say this, man, and I'm sure somebody. I mean, this is Memphis, small town. Bro, Ja to get his ass cooked by every good matchup he's had in his fucking career, but he ain't got his ass baked. Like that shit always happen, bro. And I wish we could have won last night, but he got the best. He ended up getting the best of Maxey for sure. But I've seen Ja lose these matchups like this. I've seen him get doubled up, tripled up in points. He scores 10. This guy scores 30. I've seen that shit plenty of times, bro. Like, and we've seen Luka tear him up. We've seen Jamal Murray, SGA, Steph Curry, like all these guys have been, eating Ja's lunch, man. But he finally got a matchup where he won against a premier player. So I'm happy about that. Like I said, if this is what Ja is going to be, this is game one of Ja getting back to normal. I don't give a damn what happened the rest of the game.
I don't care they lost. I don't care they lost,
bro. I really don't care, bro. Like, for real. I really don't care. So that's point number one. Point number two is this. Point number 2 and 3 are going to be about Coach Isolo. Shout out to my guy, DeMichael Cole, man. Because Michael Cole's he's on his heel run, man. If you're a wrestling fan, DeMichael Cole is on his heel run, bro. Yeah. For real, man. DeMichael Cole be saying shit that he was not on in the last couple of years. Like his tone, his bravado is clearly changed, man. But what was I about to say about Isolo?
About the rotation.
There's two things.
The rotation
about the rotations, and he talked about why you didn't have Cam out there at the last play of the game. I really don't care about that. I think that Cam Spencer's a really good player, but I kind of think that I've been trying to tell y'all it might be some optical illusions with Cam Spencer.
No. That's not what you said. You said that about Vince. You said that about Vince.
I asked y'all the question. Do y'all think that what y'all saying is real? And Cam Spencer's kind of came back to earth over the last since grandmama them since Mimo passed away. What passed away?
Nope.
He kind of came back.
You are not taking Cam Spencer away.
I ain't saying he ain't for real, but what I'm trying to say is I think that what he was isn't what he was. I think he's a little bit closer to what we've seen over the last couple of games. Is all I'm saying.
No. Listen. The thing about Cam is that he doesn't just have to stop it. Chris is ready to get rid of everybody. I don't want Chris. I got screenshots of the group chat last night. Bro.
Hey, Chris funny in it, bro.
That man's wild.
Hey, man. Hey, bring Dylan back home. Bring the villain back home, man.
All I know is this, man. Chris will get rid of everybody except for Gigi. Chris wants
that would do slow down a little bit, though.
Yeah. But I'll say this. Cam, while he is not shooting with the level of with the clip that he's been shooting at, he still is producing out there. He's still rebounding the ball, still playmaking the ball, still defending the ball, still assisting the ball. He's a hooper, bro. Like, it's not just 3-point shooting for him.
He might be Cam Spencer. Hey, bro, don't get me wrong. I think Cam's a great player. I think he's better than any version of Luke Kennard we've ever had on this team.
Yes. He
might be a little bit of a garbage time shooter. That's about it, man. I'm just saying, though, bro. I'm just saying, hey, go back and look at the cleaner glasses of the world. Hey, it's a lot of shooting in games that don't matter, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's a lot of shooting in games that don't matter, bro. That's all I'm gonna say, though, man.
How do I take this Justin Ford comment and put like the bells around it and be like, nah, bro, this man right here, and don't let Anthony Sain fool you. He has been touting Cam Spencer.
I'm still fucking with him.
Nah, bro, you ain't.
But I think that what we saw, it was like he was shooting 80% from 3 and all those type of things. I think that might not be real.
Oh yeah, he's gonna regress.
I think he might just be like a 39, 40, 41% shooter.
Or he could be a 48% shooter like that.
I don't think that's real, man. I think you go back and check the tape, man. There was a lot of garbage time.
Hey, don't get it twisted. Cam ain't getting cooked like y'all's favorite Gigi. He ain't getting cooked like Gigi is.
Hey, bro. Hey, Cam, wish he had the game, boy. Good game, man. God's gift gap, man.
Gigi looks like, I said this in the group chat last night, Gigi looks like a 2K player without a controller sometimes out there on defense, bro. Just sitting there like this.
Hey, if you want to see who Gigi really reminds you of, he has an aesthetically pleasing game. Go watch some Jeff Green highlights from 2012 to about 2016, and that's who Gigi looks like. His game is super aesthetically pleasing.
Hey, this is no weirdo whatsoever. Gigi is a damn good looking ball player.
Oh yeah, he looks incredible when he's on the court, for real.
Yeah.
God's guardian Jackson. Oh man. Gotta go to church, Jackson.
Gotta go to church. Hey, but did you see the clip though of Gigi last night? They did the llama red pajama. Was it llama red pajama?
I heard about that. I ain't seen it though,
bro. Gigi went nuts. It's a where they put a beat to it and he has to do the beat. Dope. He killed it.
I've seen those before. I didn't see the Gigi one. Yeah, he's
that don't mean nothing to me. That don't mean nothing to me, man. Don't let the 6'8", 6'2" fool you. Cam Spencer's a baller, man.
Hey, he is. He cold. Like I think he's really good. I think he's a rotation player on this team. But like I said, I'm not mad that he went out there for the last play of the game because I think that Islo's playing the long game, man. He's getting Michael Jordan, Kobe, and Kawhi ready for those buzzer beaters he's gonna take. That's gonna be the one that's gonna be and said highlight reel. And when we win the championship and they show you who Cedric Carroll used to be, they'll show him missing that shot on national television. And
absolutely.
Being Michael Jordan out there. But I'm gonna talk about Islo, man. Two things about Islo. I'm getting stuck in my words. Now I meant to type this out, but now I'm trying to pull it from my brain, which is an adventure always.
Is it an adventure?
But he said yesterday when speaking to DeMichael, that it's a long game and all these type of things, and the substitution stuff and pulling guys out. He pulled out John and them with about 6 minutes left, brought them back with about 4 minutes left. They went on a crazy run, sent the game in overtime, all those type of things. Then you can say, okay, well, maybe if they had left him in the whole time, they would have got tired and diminished down towards the end. But the fact he brought them in at 4 minutes, they had a burst of energy and they were able to, close the gap real fast because they had they had energy these other guys didn't have. If you want to look at it that way, cool. If not, I get that too. I don't. I take the side of let those dudes play out the last 6 minutes of the game in a game like that, especially when you're on when you get the interview question and you say, I let them. They played more minutes because of the magnitude of the game. Like I would have liked to see them play that in regulation and not exactly overtime. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's such a crazy thing to say. And as far as his level of arrogance still, and his level of overconfidence and misguided confidence, all those type of things. Those things were cool when Ja was playing like shit, when Jaren was playing like shit, and Ja was being a kid, when he was being immature and mad and all that type of stuff. When those two dudes were doing that, I can be team Eslo and be like, yeah, man, yeah, I stick to your guns, Eslo. These guys need this, and all this type of stuff. But bro, when those dudes are playing like they're playing,
they were cooking last night.
Yeah, I don't want the goofy stuff has to end, bro. You know what I mean? And that's one thing. That's one point I'm gonna make about Isla. And my second point, as we move off of this whole thing, is when you make statements saying, "Well, it's just a game in December, and it's a marathon, and it's the game really,
Nope.
basically talking like the game doesn't matter, and all it's the long game, and you got to look about the big picture and all that type of stuff." Let me talk like that. As a fan, that's where I am. I don't really care. Because my thing is, if we make the playoffs, oh man, the way this season started, end up making the playoffs is fucking amazing. But if we're in the 8th or 9th in the West or whatever, and it's looking kind of squirrely, and Jenkins Kleiman hits the oh fuck this shit button and gets out of the playoffs and gets into the lottery, I'll be excited about that too. But let that be the way I talk. I don't want to hear my coach say that. Nope. I don't want to hear my coach talk like games really don't matter in December. I want you to be fucking pissed off. I want you to say, you know what, man, I learned from that. I got to let these guys play. And like my guy, One King Zeus says, I told y'all we collecting data. I think that is the initiative on the year. I don't think they have a win as many games as you can think. I think they're trying to see what they are, who they are, why they are, when they are. I think they're trying to see all that stuff, bro. I think that they know they have enough talent to hang around where they are. They're not going to fall out of the play-in. Like, I think they'll just fuck around and make the play-in no matter what they do. And right. I think they realize it.
I think if I could add something to it, I don't have a real issue. Maybe you pulled Ja at the beginning of the fourth instead of playing him at the beginning of the fourth and let him play from 6 minutes on instead of playing him from 12 to 6, sitting him, because usually his usual rotation is from 12 minutes to 6 minutes, and then 6 to 3 he sits and comes back and finishes the game. Yeah. Clearly the Grizzlies were down by 1 with 6 minutes left, pulled Ja instead, and the bench just fell apart. They ended up, it was an 8-2 run over a minute and a half. You can
Cam Spencer, man, all them get out there.
You can be contrarian and say, well, he shouldn't have taken him out. Or you could say, well, he did bring him back early. He brought him back early. He only spent a minute and a half on the bench with Said. Then they brought Said and Ja back.
And they played the entire overtime. Like, they did not sit from when they came in the 4 minutes in the fourth quarter. They played that. They went to commercial for the overtime and played the entire overtime.
The entire overtime.
So that whole thing, that whole logic, it just throws that whole logic away. Yeah. It shows that these dudes can go. You know what I mean? But I did not plan on spending 25 minutes talking about yesterday's game.
Yeah.
But here we are, man. But
it was fun.
It was fun. Great game. I saw a lot of stuff I like. And until we get bigs back, man, and you're losing you're getting away that many offensive rebounds, you're going to lose a lot of games, bro. Like, you can lose to anybody if you can't rebound the ball. The more opportunities you give a team to get the ball, there were so many plays down in that game. It was a stretch where if we had just got the rebound and went the other way, the way the job was rolling, I think Embiid got his hand on the ball, kicked it out. I want to say they got a 3 off of that. Something crazy happened. But it was like a lot of plays that we just died.
Joel Embiid had a flashback game, and he was playing against Ja.
He's so good to be that lazy, bro. That dude plays like he don't give a fuck.
And he's so good.
Oh, my God, bro. He's so good. It's crazy.
But when you have John Santi as your main front court in the fourth quarter, you're going to give up offensive rebounds. It's just especially when you have a guy like Joel Embiid who was having one of those like flashback kind of games where he played more minutes than anybody, I think, outside of Tyrese Maxey. But there was quite a few offensive possessions in that fourth quarter where if they had just gotten that one rebound, it would have been gone.
And Jaren doesn't lose jump balls, right? He gets a foul on the jump ball.
Bro, that was the dumbest shit ever.
Yeah, you get that. Then you get the jump ball that was at the under this Philadelphia basket. Jaren wins the jump ball.
And
Jaren, Ja gets it. If Ja gets that ball and he just goes down and lays the ball up, that's they win the game, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was just so many crazy things that happened. But I'm not really tripping too much about that at all.
The Jaren foul on the opening jump ball in the overtime was the dumbest.
What kind of overtime it was
the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my.
Then it took it was a bad Ja 3 because we were down 2 and we stopped them on 2 straight possessions. No, we were down. Yeah, we were down 3 points. We stopped them on 2 straight possessions. Ja took a bad 3, missed it. Jaren takes an early 3, missed it. I was like, man, if y'all just kept trying to go to the basket, freaking Embiid's got 5 fouls, man. Like, go at his ass. Like, Jaren, don't go with the floater. Just go with something crazy. And just, even if you get an offensive foul, like, make the refs have to not foul it out. You know what I mean? Like, it's something, bro. But, yeah, yesterday's game is what it is. But I will say this, man. We started with last night. We're going to take y'all all the way back. And before I do that, man, thank y'all so much just for rocking with us this entire year. This has been a great year for the Anthony Sain Show. We decided to go daily, Kenny Stubblefield. I want to say we started, twice a week was already going on.
Yeah.
But we decided to go daily this year. Been a great year for that, man. Our sponsors stepped up. Shout out to all our sponsors we've had this year. Trilogy Tattoo, shout out to them. Shout out to Great A Pest. Shout out to Carway. Shout out to FanDuel Sportsbook, man. Shout out to all y'all who listen, who share the show. Every time I'm out in public and somebody either hears my voice or they see my face and they recognize me from this or they recognize me for something else I'm doing, I appreciate you guys. I mean, it's almost every day, man. I'm out somewhere and somebody knows me from doing this. So that shows that we're putting in the work and people are enjoying the show. My wife just walked through again, so we gotta wrap this thing up. All right. Yeah, get the hell up out of here, man. But let's get into the 2025 Memphis Sports Year in Review, Kenny Stubblefield. We're gonna start with some Grizzly stuff. Kenny, don't you all remember when Jimmy Butler was coming to Memphis? Kenny, don't you remember? Hey, there he is right there, man, in a Grizzlies uniform. There were rumors, man, that Jimmy wanted to be here. We wanted Jimmy. Then all those things switched up. People's feelings got hurt, man. Jimmy Butler started saying, "Hell no,
I don't want to be in Memphis."
All that was you try to talk to the thick chick with the big butt, the big boobs, the big thighs. She shoots you with the nose, and he's all, bitch, you're fat anyway. That's all that was, man. That's all that was, bro. We seen this shit before, man.
Give me that extension. No, y'all suck.
Y'all suck. Fuck Memphis. I don't want to come to that motherfucker.
Then that started the conversation with Stephen A. I've heard from people.
I've heard from NBA players that they don't want to go to Memphis.
They don't want to go to Memphis.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So that was a good one, man. That was a good one.
What would you real quick? I know we need to roll through these.
Mm-hmm.
What would this team look like with Jimmy Butler on it right now?
What would it look like with Jimmy Butler on it right now? I don't think that Josh shit would have happened. I think that hell no. Jimmy probably be like, yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, I like that shit.
I like that shit.
Pass the coconut oil.
hey, that man said the Draymond Green Steve Kerr fight turned him on.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, there you go, 12. Yeah. I see why they call you Big 12. Yeah, I see, yeah. Yeah, man. Fuck Jimmy Butler. That never happened. Kenny Stubblefield. Later on in the year, also in the month of January, Kenny, the Memphis Tiger basketball program was busting everybody's ass, man.
Rolling. They were
we beat the defending champion UConn Huskies, man. He had one of the best backcourts in the nation. I ain't gonna hold you. Dane Danger was starting to come in the form, man. It was looking good, man, for the Tigers that year, man. Around this time in January of this year, good stuff for Tiger basketball, Kenny Stubblefield. Then we went on to February, Kenny, and Jaren Jackson Jr. made his second All-Star game. That Supermax started feeling a little tight, Kenny. We started counting our money, man. Like, oh shit, we gotta give Jaren $500 million. We gotta get this man $600 million, man.
There's a reason. Hey, that 2-time All-Star, Jaren Jackson Jr., and the fear of the Supermax.
Hey, that shit was real.
Led us to the very next point in the trade deadline.
Oh yeah, Marcus Smart
was traded
by the Memphis Grizzlies, man. A move that was to free up money to sign Jaren, just in case this shit got squirrely. But no, that was if he had hit the Supermax, they could have did that regardless of any of that. But they got rid of Marcus Smart just in case he didn't, so they can make the move they made this summer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The Marcus Smart experiment was a dud. It was a laid egg for sure. Did not work out. That was another picture I was trying to put in there where when he hurt his finger. But yeah, I didn't get it to you in time. But the Marcus Smart trade happened. I don't think we got anything. We got Bagley back from that.
Do you hold
the kid from the Taco Bell commercial? I can't remember his
name. Do you hold Climate responsible for the Marcus Smart trade?
You got to. I think he got caught up in knowing that he was going to move on from Dylan Brooks, knowing that Tyus Jones was probably going to move on. He saw Marcus Smart out there and was like, oh shit, I can get my backup point guard and my wing defender. Oh shit, we good. And I think he made a horrible decision with that, man. So in hindsight, I thought it was good at the time. And I think that in another universe, Marcus Smart would have worked out well here, man. But you caught him emotionally fucked up, and all that type of stuff.
And it's not like he's going out in LA right now and balling out, right?
Like he looks kind of Reggie Miller for sure.
He
looks terrible. As I knew he would. But shout out to Marcus Smart, freeing up space to sign number 8. Kenny Stubblefield also. And that's all that happened in February. In March, what a month for the month of March, right? The Tigers ended up winning. That same Tiger team ended up winning the AAC. Got their ass put out in the first round, man. Had an injury to
Tyrese Hunter.
Yeah, Tyrese Hunter, the other guard that was cold, right?
Baraka Koje walking backwards, celebrating a steal, stepped on Tyrese Hunter's leg, and whatever happened.
I didn't even know that part. I didn't even know that happened.
Yeah,
but yeah, the Tigers did that. They won the NCAA. They lost in the first round of NCAA. Won the AAC outright conference championship and the tournament.
Yep.
Also in the month of March, PJ Haggerty won the second team All-American. First time we've had All-American since Chris Douglas Roberts. Yeah, big time stuff for him. Also, probably the biggest thing that happened in the month of March, one of the biggest things that happened the entire year was the firing of Taylor Jenkins. The Grizzlies parted ways with Taylor Jenkins in 2025. A day of celebration. I remember I was going on to the Jason and John show, waiting outside the door when the news happened that they fired Taylor Jenkins. And I remember being what's the word I said? Exuberated.
You were exuberated.
Yeah, I remember being exuberated, man. That Taylor Jenkins would get his ass up out of here. And somebody hit me up on Twitter today that was like, man, Isolo sounds just as bad as Taylor Jenkins with
no.
I said, no, he don't. Bro, I actually think Taylor Jenkins is a good coach. I think he's dead set on his philosophy working. And I think that's a matter of whether we as fans even or the organization has the patience to see that stuff play itself out.
Let me ask you this. It's going to be a weird question, but I was going through pictures of Taylor Jenkins. I was kind of looking up stuff when you sent me the rundown. There's a part of me that kind of I missed the technical foul TJ.
There were things about him that were dope. There were things about Taylor Jenkins that he really was a player's coach, man. And I think I said this before, but I think the perfect analogy for who Taylor Jenkins is and who Tomas Isolo is, Taylor Jenkins was the cool babysitter that wasn't much older than the kids. Like he was I'm 11, 12 years old. My mom and dad really don't trust me to be at home by myself. I should be old enough to be at home by myself, but I'm not. So I got a babysitter that's 16 or 17, whatever, right? He's the cool babysitter for the house. Tomas Isolo is the stepdad, man. And the stepdad has to come in and set new orders, set new rules, and be a dickhead sometimes. But hey, your mama like me, so hey, it is what it is, kid.
It is what it is, your mama.
You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've had to have stepdad moments, right? You know what I mean? So I think that's who Isolo is. And I think that's a perfect analogy of who those two guys are, man. But hey, Isolo, you keep messing around, man. Mama was doing all right before you got there.
Mama was doing fine. Don't fuck this up.
Yeah, Mama was missing with no meals or bills when you came in there, bub. So don't fuck it up, T.I. But yeah, Taylor Jenkins was fired in the month of March. Kenny Stubblefield. Also, another dope moment in 2025 in the month of March was Tony Allen had his number retired, man. Great moment. I'm a guy who does not value Tony Allen the way y'all motherfuckers do. I'm not going to act like I do. But it was super dope to see him. Just the story of a guy who, just a thirsty dog, like he likes to say, man. Just a guy had a tough upbringing, got into a lot of crazy things as a kid and as a teenager and as a college player, all those type of things. Had an injury that just totally derailed his NBA career, changed the trajectory of his NBA career. Man, Gabe gets on my nerves so fucking bad, bro. This man just sent me a picture. Now, you know he sent me a picture. He was out and ran the Tomas Isolo, right?
Yeah.
Right? Look at this dude, man.
Where was he at? What the heck?
Looks like he's like in a fucking Target or some shit, man. Like, man, Gabe pisses me off so bad, bro.
Hey, you need to give him like a flashcard when he meets all these dudes and say,
yeah, just go ahead and log in, man.
and be like a flashcard of my dad is Anthony Sain. He'd love to have you on the show.
Exactly, bro. Yeah.
I think Gabe would work harder for that kind of stuff to happen in the Grizzlies PR department.
I do a freaking show with the Grizzlies and can't get interviews, but my freaking kid is running into Coach Isolo and Santi, just shooting the shit with them, you know. But no, man. But like, it was super dope to see Tony's story, like, and he really was honored. Like, he really felt like yeah, man, like this is what it's all about, bro. Like, I made it. I battled through. I meant something to this organization. I meant something to the city. And it was dope, man. Really dope to see TA, get his flowers, whatever. The month of April was a pretty low month for the city of Memphis and for the Memphis Grizzlies, Kenny, as the Grizzlies lost in the first round of the playoffs, man. We saw it end like most seasons end for the Memphis Grizzlies with Ja Morant on his back. The Grizzlies lost to the Oklahoma City Thunder. But all we got to show for is that we figured them out. Okay? We figured their ass out.
Ja had him by 30.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Ja had him by 30.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. For a team that's like 3 games under 500,
yeah,
I really do think we got a lot of these teams figured out, bro. I really think we can bust a lot of these teams' ass when we get our shit together, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I think that when we
Lou Dort's dirty ass, man. Like this,
man, you seen that video, like all the dirty shit he does,
bro.
That shit was insane, bro.
Everybody saying pause to Ja ending up on his back.
Hey, reality, unpause, that shit happens.
Unpause, that happens.
Every season we have in with Ja, like with an injury that he'll be back from in a month. Y'all know I ain't lying. The month of May, Kenny Stubblefield.
Yeah.
Hold on. Are we taking a break? Where are we taking a break?
Let's take a break real quick.
Let's take a break, man. We'll come back more on the Anthony Sain Show and wrap up the rest of this 2025 year in review. We'll see y'all in a minute.
In Memphis, nothing comes easy, and that's exactly how we like it. This is a city built on hustle, on heart, on grit. And at Carway, our rides are built the same way. Tough, reliable, ready for the grind. No games, no gimmicks, just Memphis-style service. Real, honest, and built on trust. Where grit meets grind, you meet your next ride. Carway, grit, grind, and Pink Beetles. In Memphis, we know a thing or two about resilience. From the grindhouse to the Delta, we protect what's ours. But when pests invade your home, it's time to fight back. Grade A Pest knows how to handle what crawls, flies, and bites. With local experience and guaranteed results.
I'm Reggie with Grade A Pest Control. We service the Memphis metro area. That also includes DeSoto and Fayette County as well.
Grade A Pest has the entire Mid-South covered. So if bugs and pests put you to the test, let Grade A solve your problem. In the heart of the Highland Strip for 27 years, Trilogy Tattoo has helped tell stories for Memphians for generations. Located at 530 South Highland, Richie and his team are waiting to help you tell yours. From tattoos to piercings, your body art should be as unique as you are. voted a Memphis Flyer top 3 tattoo shop in the city of Memphis since day one. Your story will be safe here at Trilogy Tattoo.
Open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11, and 3 to 11 on Sundays. They have convenient times waiting on you. Let Trilogy Tattoo help you tell your story.
Well, I don't know where Anthony went. It says device is not connected. I guess it's going to be my show for now. All right, Grizzlies 2025 season year in review. We ended in May with we ended in April with the Grizzlies losing in the first round of the playoffs. And the worst kept secret in the history of professional sports is Tomas Isolo was hired by the Memphis Grizzlies. Trying to get all this set up, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know where Anthony went off to. Apparently he's they snatched him up, Frank. They got him. T.I. was hired. Clearly there was a lame duck situation with Taylor Jenkins and Zach Kleiman. They had no desire to have Taylor Jenkins. It was clear Zach Kleiman went and got his guy, Tomas Isolo, to be the head coach for the Memphis Grizzlies. Without doing a national coaching search, with a global coaching search, they ended up hiring Tomas Isolo, which, to be honest with you, man, it's fine. I think it's looking fine now. At the beginning of the year, it was looking kind of sketchy. But I think we were super interested in seeing, especially – the Grizzlies lost in the first round of the playoffs, but in the 9 games of the regular season and the play-in games and the 4 games against the Oklahoma City Thunder, there was a level of excitement about what we saw specifically with Zach Edey, right? Like with what Tomas was doing with Zach Edey, playing him in a way that was different than what Taylor Jenkins had been playing him at. And there was a level of excitement going into the offseason that you get Tomas Isolo a chance to have a full training camp, a full summer, a full offseason, and clearly having the trust of the front office, which Taylor Jenkins did not enjoy. There's a part of you that thought, okay, this could really work out. Whether it works out or not is still, I think, to be determined. I think the beginning of the year was tough, but Isolo and the Grizzlies have absolutely, I think, kind of righted the ship. They're playing better. They're, right there. They're much better than where they were at the beginning of the season. All right. Heading into the end of May, after a long and protracted transfer portal season where everybody was wondering who Penny was going to have on the team, PJ Haggerty entered the transfer portal. And I think that the reason why this is so important to the season is because Penny has said it pretty clearly. He waited to figure out the PJ Haggerty situation, and he waited to figure out the Dane Danger situation to form a roster. And I think you're starting to see, you're seeing based on this non-conference this year, some of the struggles that he's going to have this season because he didn't get either one of those two guys. He had to kind of pivot really quick. PJ Haggerty is in Kansas State. Kansas State guard Doug McDaniel basically was a trade 1-for-1. PJ Haggerty goes to Kansas State. Doug McDaniel comes to Memphis. PJ Haggerty is leading the country in scoring. It is what it is. PJ Haggerty enters the transfer portal, and I think that's a huge part of why I think you're seeing some of Memphis struggles this year. Let's go to June. The Grizzlies signed Jaren, Santi, and Ty. Obviously, the question I think in the offseason was, will the Grizzlies wait to re-sign Jaren, or will they sign him this offseason? Zach Kleiman, Jaren came back pretty early from an ankle injury,
and it caused him to struggle in the last part of the second half of the season. He was two votes shy. Maybe y'all can tell me in the comment section. 2 votes shy of an All NBA berth, and because of that, lost out on the Supermax contract. So Zach Kleiman decides we got rid of Marcus Smart, we got rid of Jake LaRavia, opened up some money. Now let's go get us Jaren, let's go get us Santi, and let's go get us Ty Jerome. We still have yet to see Ty Jerome this season. Jaren is finally starting to round into shape. And I do not agree with Anthony. I do not think that them not telling us that Jaren was still struggling with that surgery repaired big toe, that does not bother me whatsoever like it does Anthony. But we're back. And Jaren is playing well. Re-signed to a much smaller contract than what I think you would have gotten if you had waited. So, hey, but here's the thing. We do have Anthony back in the game. What's up, bro?
Man, I'm good, man. My wife, man. Hey, man, y'all, I'm telling you, man, you got to bring back whooping your wife, man. That type of stuff, don't what I'm saying.
Yeah. Man, Julia, hey, listen, I'll be honest with you. Julia will beat your ass. Like, it'll just be real.
They probably could, man. Julia's 5'11", and she's yeah. But no, man, she was being sweet, man, and was telling me goodbye. Was coming over to give me a kiss while we were on commercial break, and kicked something out. Unplugged everything. And I changed my setup to avoid me pulling stuff out. But now I moved it in front of me, and she kicked it, and I don't know what unplugged, but yeah. But here we are, man.
Frank said Julia came back in the room. That's why you dipped.
Yeah, pretty much. It wouldn't cause of that, but yeah.
Hey, I'll say this. While you were out, I spent the time talking about how much I disagree with you about Jaren Jackson Jr. not telling us about his toe still hurting.
I know, y'all crazy.
I think you're crazy. I think that's a crazy take.
The more I think about that, the more I'm pissed off, man. Because it made me have to look at my own son crazy. Not Gabe, but Jaren, man. You know what I'm saying? It made me look at that man like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Why are you this ass? Like, you had to say, man, my foot fucked up. All right, Jam, I'm going to go easy on you, bro. But you had me debating with young Harriet and the ladies of Grizz Twitter about Jam, man.
Hey, I'm not going to say what – I just remember what Chris said about getting into fights with the ladies of Grizzlies Twitter.
Oh, yeah. the ladies of Grizz Twitter are my number one demographic, man. I was going back and forth. They're like, stop defending this man. He's ass. Hey, Jerry, you could have told me, man. You could have put it out there, man.
All right, I'm going to bring you back on all of these. But we got young Harriet is royalty.
Yeah, for sure. Where we at, man? Where we at?
Grizz signed Jaren, Santi, and Ja. We are in June. We've got the Grizz trade of all trades to talk about.
Oh yeah, man, the trade of all trades. The trade.
I'm about to bring you back on all the scenes. So just here we go.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, the trade of all trades happened, man. Happened on Father's Day. We traded Desmond Bain, got Cedric Coward out of the deal. I think a trade that's still going to reap benefits. I think we got at least 2 or 3 more first round picks left in total out of that deal. We'll see how that whole thing goes down. I love it. I love Cedric Coward's game. I think that Desmond Bain has been great as well. He's been good for Orlando. That Orlando team is not a team that I think will ever come out of the East as the East is constructed now. I think the Knicks are better than them. I think the Knicks and Detroit are better than them, and I think they will be going forward. I think it kind of solidifies them in the top 4, maybe, but I don't think it puts them in where they're coming out of the East.
Let me do this one because this is my favorite moment of the season because
all right, come on.
It produced one of the funniest questions ever asked to a sitting mayor in the city of Memphis.
What'd I say?
Paul Young. Why'd you do that, bro?
Hey, bro, nobody asked you to do all that, man.
Nobody asked you to put an arbrary deadline on a deal between the Grizzlies and Memphis, bro.
Man, first term, man, dude. Go sit down somewhere, man. Relax.
Nobody asked that kind of question to a sitting mayor of a large city other than the underground king of Memphis sports media, Anthony Sain.
He was like, man, you got to say it goes. You had to say that one, motherfucker.
You ain't got to say that publicly, bro.
Stephen A. Smith and all these folks, they about to get him out of there.
Now, because now it's created the MAGA conversation. Now
Yeah.
it's created the National Guards
Yeah,
here.
we got
Now
the
it's
National Guard and everything. It's almost like,
Because-
we gotta keep the Grizzlies in Memphis. We gotta keep them.
because you
Gotta-
set an
gotta send the National
arbitrary
Guard.
deadline for no reason.
And that shit is kind of tied together, though, bro.
It all is tied together.
My good friend, the Democratic mayor,
Paul Young said
he's trying to keep the team there. He goes,
said
he
he
get all the
wants,
bad people out.
Paul Young has a he asked me to bring the National Guard to Memphis.
We're
And
gonna get Jai out. We're gonna get Ja Morant out. The gun violence.
Gun violence. All because of an arbitrary deadline.
Arbitrary ass deadline, man.
Oh man, that was a great day because we got to go and actually meet with the mayor in his office and have a conversation with them.
Yeah.
And if you haven't watched that, go back and watch that interview. Phenomenal
Yeah, great
interview.
man.
But man, God bless those conversations. I just remember we had to have Sam Hardiman on the show to talk about this
I don't
shit.
like doing this shit.
Yeah, why am I here? I'm the best looking reporter in the history
Right.
of the world.
Yeah, I'm handsome as fuck. Goddamn.
I
Why
was
am I talking about this?
I was expecting a Jeff Calkins lookalike to come on.
Yeah.
It was damn good looking Sam
Man,
Hardiman.
okay, okay, cut this video out. Just do all audio. Yeah, man.
Oh, that was in the middle of the summer when we had to like make up shit to talk about because there was nothing happening. And we spent multiple days just talking about the nonsense, the conversations of the Memphis, city of Memphis, and the safety and blah 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 blah.
Oh yeah, forgot about it, man. Shout out
And
to Gary Payton, who was going off.
And it all started because Mayor Paul Young had an arbitrary
deadline. They ain't got nothing to do with nothing. If he'd have said it for this summer, never said nothing.
The
We wouldn't have thought nothing
Grizzlies
about
are
the lease.
The Grizzlies are leaving because Memphis.
Memphrica. Hey, it's crazy. Donald Trump said, I talked to my guy Paul Young. We need to clean up the city, change. You got some really bad people there. Gotta change the perception. Got perception issues there. We gotta get them out of there. Get Ja Morant out of there.
Get Ja Morant. Send Ja. I'm gonna send Ja to the New York Knicks.
Might just send him to jail. Might just Jaren Jackson's foot. We're gonna mess his toes up. Yeah, Zach Edey. I'm not sure he's supposed to be here. About to sit him down for.
Let me send ice. Is Zach Edey even supposed to be here?
Better send him back to China.
China.
Dude, your Donald Trump is actually pretty China.
I'm sending to China. That's so fucked up, bro. Donald Trump is the wildest dude. That dude's the president of the fucking United States. Oh god. Oh man. Shout out to my guy Paul Young, man. But yeah, that was another great moment. Well, not so great moment of 2025, man.
That was for some reason, I don't know why, when I think about this year, it's that whole conversation and initiated by your conversation with him in the mayor's office was just so much. That was a highlight for me.
Man, as soon as our visitors leave, man, we gotta meet with the mayor again, man. So we can talk sports, man. I don't think that man won't talk to nobody right now. But yeah, man, I want to talk sports again with the mayor, man, for sure. Also that month, July was kind of an ugly month, man.
Yeah, it was.
July was an ugly month for the city of Memphis in sports, man. Also that month.
Yep.
Your boy, man, your son, if Jaren's my son, your son, of course, is Malcolm Dandridge, who you defend like no other. We were placed on NCAA sanctions. I don't think those sanctions ever hit, but I think the NCAA just kind of made us sorry this year. I think that's what the result was. Y'all got to suck the next year, opinion. Oh crap!
See,
all right, cool.
Here's the thing, though. You put this down as a moment of the year. NCAA sanctions on Tiger basketball could be like the moment of every year. Under Penny Hardaway. He's had more NCAA violation sanctions than he has had tournament wins since he's been here.
But it was more so the whole thing of the whole Malcolm Dandridge cheating on stuff. That's a pretty big deal, bro.
It's a huge deal.
I guess
we broke the story. Yes, it's a big deal. Yeah.
And then we got dudes. Now we got dudes doing the NBA playing. You know, so who cares about school, right? Like those dudes got to go to class. Like that whole thing is so crazy. Like we just said, forget
how
the whole.
How are you sanctioning somebody for cheating on a test? And you got pro players coming back to play.
Who ain't going to nobody
Who
class.
ain't going to no classes.
And you know they're not. Yeah, man. Also in July, another big stain on the city.
No. I disagree with this. Hold on.
It could have been really bad. The Big 12 rejects Memphis' bid to join. My guy Ed Scott looking like he capping right there.
he's like,
I'm telling you, just give me 6 months.
Give me 6 months. We'll be in the Big 12, guys. No, I'll tell you, it was a disappointing thing for the Big 12 to reject Memphis's bid. But the one good part about it is that the Memphis bid, Ed Scott and the University of Memphis took a giant 13-inch phallic symbol and dropped it on the desk in front of all of college sports and said, Memphis is here to stay, baby.
I hear.
We got money, bro. We got money.
Yeah, we got money, and we know it. Take it out your pocket and throw it and show it. Like this away, like that away, for sure, for Ed Scott and company, man. I think
I still don't think it's done. I still don't think it's over.
Nothing. As a podcast, I can tell you absolutely nothing happened in the month of August. I think we was talking about articles and polls and
we did a bunch
player
of
rankings. And
we did a bunch of FanDuel stuff. We did a bunch of Bleacher Report put out the top 13.
Yeah. Good God. September, Kenny Summerfield, it picked back up again as your University of Arkansas at home. We were looking like we was about to be that team, man. We looked like we were about to be that motherfucking team, Kenny Summerfield. Looking like the college football playoffs was in sight. It was in our hands. It got straight nasty in August, man.
Yeah, it was. We had some freaky moments in there. Right?
Yeah. Hey, that's around the time where me and Julia moved in. We were in full bloom. Hey, it was on. University of Memphis. Hey, it didn't look like it could get any better, Kenny. When we beat Arkansas, turned around and lost to UAB. If I'm not mistaken.
I'll say this: the Arkansas win was the best thing and the worst thing to happen to Memphis. Mm-hmm. And I'll say this: there's two reasons why it was the best thing. They beat Arkansas. They beat a SEC school.
It made Ryan Silverfield look really awesome to Arkansas.
And it made Arkansas fans really fall in love with Ryan Silverfield.
Yeah,
right?
Sign me up.
They really fall in love with him.
If I could do it again, I'd do it.
Yeah, they really like him, and now he's the coach at Arkansas. The problem was, though, is that it did change the expectations for the University of Memphis fan base around what this team could do. I don't think anybody thought coming into this year with 75 new players with only one returning starter that anybody thought Memphis was going to be a contender for the college football playoffs for the American Conference. And yet they played a lot better than I think most people gave them credit for, especially they changed the expectations that Arkansas game. And then Ryan Silverfield did Ryan Silverfield things, and they finished 8-5 on the year.
Yeah.
So
yeah, for sure. As a podcast, I can tell you October was dead as fuck too. All we had to talk about is how good could the Grizzlies be?
And Jaren, well, we did miss Jaren Jackson Jr.'s toe thing happened in October. When was that?
No. That happened. That was that was right after he got signed. That was back in July, June or July, whatever that was.
Was it really that long?
Yeah.
Wow.
Remember it happened. People were like, oh, they're gonna need to void the deal. Like,
oh, that's right. That's right.
Oh man, so October's pretty dead. In November, Kenny Summerfield. Oh, what a nasty month, man.
Nasty month.
Isolo, man. That shit got squirrely. That shit got ugly, man. Ja had a real immature moment. I think that even he will admit it at this point. He did not handle it the best way. He probably should have just walked out like Draymond Green did, man, and doubled that shit off the record. Really ugly thing that led to a media firestorm of Ja Morant getting out of Memphis. It's still going on to this day. Teams think that Ja's out of here. He had a good game. Oh, Ja was telling everybody to get out the way. Ja's ready to get out of there.
Did you see I saw a content aggregator put up when he got the tech against the Washington Wizards, he fell to the ground and was pointing at the ref like this.
Yeah.
Like, why'd you not call a foul? And they're like, he was shooting the ref. That's why he got tech.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, the month of November, the Klay Thompson stuff happened. Just a wild, stretch for Ja. Had a couple injuries that month as well, man. But
hey, this is
like
when
Ja.
it's gonna get squirrely for me. So just keep it going. But it might look funky in terms of the scenes.
Okay,
but just keep it going.
Cool. After that, Kenny Stubblefield, we got on my wedding day, man. It was November the 15th, and Zach Edey had made his debut. He played with Ja Morant for 5 minutes, and then for 5 minutes, and then that was over. And then Zach Edey turned into a beast. Looked like the best player to ever put on a uniform, man. Looking like he gonna have 14 in the rafters, man. At one point. And then, hey, that was fun. That was over. I went to. I don't know if I told y'all the story that I went to a Billy Joel concert. With Billy Joel last came to Memphis, I was in that bitch.
What?
It was me and about 2-3 other niggas in that motherfucker. I was looking like a fleck of black pepper and a bowl of milk for real. But I was at the Billy Joel. I'm a big Billy Joel fan too. That shit was fire. But he was like Billy would do this thing where he would sing like these like all these songs are like his ballads. Like I'm trying to think, I can't think of none, but like these songs are just these beautiful songs he wrote for women, right? They were just these mega hits. He was singing one, and he'll say, and then we broke up, and then everybody started laughing. Like every song he was singing like that, it was about this obvious song about this woman. He was singing, then he said, and then we broke up too. He would just keep doing it, right? So they made me think about, that Edie shit was fire. Then it was over, right?
So funny, man.
So,
do you remember the day that we got the notification from PR saying that he was going to be out for a month? It was like,
fuck this shit, bro.
It was the day that Ja was coming back from the from the calf.
We thought this was about it, and they still ain't played since November 15th. In 5 minutes, right? No,
that's it.
They ain't played. That shit crazy, bro. But yeah, man, for sure. But Zach Edey, shout out to Big 14, man, for sure. That thing was looking good for a minute. And now we're in the month we're in now, Kenny Stubblefield, we're in December. Ryan Silverfield got the hell up out of here. We foreshadowed this earlier. Ryan Silverfield got his ass. Get your weird ass out of here. Get your geeky ass out of here, man. Pack your ass up, man. You and your new wife, your ex-wife, all of them. Get your ass out of here, man.
Damn.
Get out of here, man.
I don't know. Certain coaches get fired from universities and go to jail.
Hey, for messing with her. Look at Kenny snitching. Look, backhand is snitching over here by Kenny Stubblefield.
But not at Memphis, apparently.
Not in Memphis, man. Hey, you mess with the help. You help yourself. You get a contract. Yeah, man. Ryan Silverfield fucked up the season, got up out of here, and was recruiting kids to Arkansas the whole goddamn time.
No. I don't believe that.
I don't believe that crap. I don't think he's that gifted. I don't think he's that good.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't blame him.
Right. And in the same breath, Kenny Stubblefield, as Ryan Silverfield was leaving out, of course, that means you had to hire a coach. So that means, Kenny Stubblefield, that my man Charles Huff came in as the new head coach of the University of Memphis football team. You already did Eastalo. You did that when I was off the air, when I couldn't get on?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Charles Huff is the new coach of the University of Memphis. And I'll close here, Kenny Stubblefield, how we're wrapping up 2025. Regardless of how the year has gone forward, this show is mainly a Memphis Grizzlies show. And I will say this, man, with all the turmoil, all the drama, all the immaturity, all the injuries, all those things feel like they're coming back into balance, man. Ja Morant and Jaren Jackson Jr. are playing really good fucking basketball. I'm excited about that. I feel like we're gonna be okay, man. They are normal again. We're still updating the graphics, but they're coming. There it is. Bam. May not be no graphics.
We're trying. Let me find
it's all good. But yeah, me logging out really fucked up everything. But we're here, man. And 2025 has been a blast. I don't know if I meant to come back with the sponsors when I came back from the break, but like I said, I got kicked out the show. Shout out to our sponsors, man. Let's do some quick live reads for those guys. Shout out to Grade A Pest, of course. I think he's coming back next week. Reach out to my guy Reggie, 901-628-4867. Shoot him an email, gradeapservices@gmail.com. 20 years of experience in pest and rodent control, man. A homegrown business from a born and raised Memphian. Committed to excellence by applying human and pet-friendly products that are safe and highly efficient to meet your pest control needs. Let the roaches, let the ants, let the bugs, let the critters, let the jitters, the jeepers creepers, whatever you got, the roof rats. Let them know, man. They on borrowed time because Reggie coming soon. He's coming off his holiday, man, and coming to your home real quick, man. Let them know they on borrowed time. They got to get up out of here. Reach out to the good people at Grade A Pest. Also, got to give a shout out to our good people at Carway, man. Bad credit, no problem at Carway. Financing is available. Carway.rightway.com is the website. Check out their full inventory there. 6154 Summer Avenue. Grit, grind, pink Beetles, man. I know you might be a Barbie girl living in a Barbie world, but you ain't got the car to match, man. You can go to Carway, get the pink Beetle, man. Ain't nothing touching it. Doing their thing all year in 2025. They're going to run it back again in 2026 and give them a phone call, 901-440-8251. Ask for Mike. Ask for Jason. Ask for that dapper young man in the commercial. I don't even know what their brother's name is.
Taylor.
He's a Taylor, looking like a real dapper guy, man. Get up with Carway, man. This is Grind City, and Carway is on the grind to get you in a quality vehicle. Last but not least, shout out to our good people at Trilogy Tattoos, man, showing love to us, man. Since 2000, I don't know, when in 2000 nothing, it was 1990 something. Oh shit, 27 years ago, 1998 is when it happened, if I'm not mistaken. It was the year I graduated high school. For 27 years, I've been out of high school 27 fucking years.
We're old.
For 27 years, our good people at Trilogy Tattoos have been doing their thing. Award-winning tattoo artists, man, award-winning piercers. Don't just let anybody tell your story, man. Leave it to the best. Leave it to Trilogy Tattoos Memphis.com. Go on the website, book an appointment. You can just pull up on them. Great staff over there, friendly staff. We shot live, did the show live the other day, man. When my power went out, man, I paid my bill. Don't act like I'm over here, can't pay my bills, god damn it. And I pay my bills thanks to good people like the good people at Trilogy Tattoos, man. Well, for Kenny Stubblefield, just Anthony Sain, thank y'all so much for rocking with us. Y'all know we coming harder. Pause in 2026.
Big balls.
Well, shout out to my guy King Meeks, man. Big things coming in 2026. Pause on that too. But I hope y'all have a good one, man. Thank y'all so much, man. Hug your kids, man. Kiss your wives, kiss your girlfriends, whatever you got going on at the house, your life partner, whatever you're doing. For Kenny Stubblefield, this is Anthony Sain. Thank y'all so much for a totally awesome 2025. We'll see y'all next week, and we'll see y'all next year, and we out.
Thank you for listening to the Anthony Sain Show. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a rating and a review wherever you download your podcasts. Also, like and subscribe to the Bluff City Media YouTube page. We'll see you back here next time.